Hi, it's Bobby with Office Tracker. Today we're going to go over the reoccurring event options and defaults. Office Tracker makes it easy for you to set up reoccurring events such as every Monday meetings or monthly events. You can set up reoccurring events to block out time for specific uses and then edit individual occurrences of the event when you're ready to schedule that individual date. For example, let's say you work in a medical office and you want to set aside specific times each day for well checks. Let's go over how you would do this. Click on the time slot that you would like to set the reoccurring event for. Click on the reoccurring icon. From here, on the drop-down menu, you have several options. You can set your events to reoccur daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. For this instance, I want them to reoccur daily. I want them to reoccur every weekday, but you also have the options of every so many days. So you could change this to every other day, every 3 days, however many days apart that you need the event to reoccur. You can choose to exclude the weekends, and then here's also the option of every other day. Down here you have the option to stop after a certain date. If you go up here to the drop-down box again, we can click on weekly. From here you can select the days of the week that you would like it to appear on, how many weeks apart that you want it to reoccur, or if you wanted it to reoccur on certain weeks of the month, like the first week of the month, the second week of the month, the third, the fourth, the fifth, etc., or every other week. You can click on monthly and specifically choose the date that you want it to reoccur on. You also have the option to exclude weekends, where it will move to the Friday before if it falls on a weekend. You can also choose to have it reoccur on the event start date, so a specific date every so many months. You also have the option of it reoccurring yearly. On this date, every so many years, and you once again have the option to exclude the weekends where it would move to the Friday before if you would like to do that. Once you've set your options, you would say OK. I'm going to set the label as well check because that is the type of appointment we are blocking the time out for, and say OK. Now you will notice that this event just popped up on my screen on my schedule. On the far left of the event you will notice the reoccurring icon has now appeared on this event. If you hover over it, it does say that that is reoccurring. Once you set that appointment for a specific contact, that reoccurring symbol will go away and it will have the contact icon, such as this one. So let's change this specific appointment on Dr. Blue's schedule at 2 p.m. This well check that we had set aside as an available time, let's set that for a specific contact. I'm going to click on the event. From here you want to say that you only want to edit this one event. Now you have the option of adding your contact to the event. Click on the contact icon, type in the name of the patient, select the patient and say link. OK. Now you will notice that that patient's name and information now appears on the schedule, so they have reserved that time slot. And you will see that they now have the contact icon on that event. If I go to the week schedule so that we can see how this appears, on the weekly schedule you will notice that the 2 o'clock reoccurring well check slot that we set aside is right here. So on Wednesday we went ahead and booked that appointment for Bobby Allen to get a well check with Dr. Blue. If we look at Thursday's schedule, here is that same appointment time that we blocked off, but it does not have a patient's name because we have not set a patient for that appointment. That is still an available time. I also want to go over the defaults that you have the option of setting up as well. Up here on the icon bar, underneath the day, week, month, or planner, whatever view you currently have open, click on View and Default Options. From here, click on Defaults, and you will notice there's a button right here that says Reoccurring. Click on that. On this screen, you have the option to indicate how far into the future the event should reoccur by default. So it's currently set daily 1 year, weekly 1 year, monthly 1 year, and yearly 5 years. You can set this to whatever works best for your company. That about covers the reoccurring events. Please like us on Facebook for more handy tips. Happy scheduling!